Now, the DMK has made Hindi imposition a political issue for many years. It's part of Dravidian politics, and that has its own place in South politics, and very much part of the brand that the DMK has embraced for many years. But now it has become very personal and it has become tasteless. Let's look at the last few occasions on which the DMK has attacked Hindi. In May 2022, the DMK slammed JIPMER's decision to use Hindi in its syllabus. Then in April 2022, just last month, the DMK exhorted people to fight Hindi imposition. Like I said, this is very much part of DMK politics and it has its place in South politics. In April, once again, DMK said non-Hindi speaking states want English. DMK chief hit out at the center on Hindi Divas in September 2020. In September 2019, DMK cadres blackened Hindi words at a Tamil Nadu railway station. So this was also, a show of contempt for the Hindi language. In May 2019, the then DMK chief said India is not Hindi-speaking states alone. Totally right. He was right in that, but it's, very much part of the DMK making it an us versus them, Hindi versus Tamil kind of regional identity politics. That is the part of how the DMK actually does things. Let's show you the questions that we're asking right now. You may or may not agree with some of the questions we're asking, but listen to what I have to say, and you may agree with at least some of them. Will this education minister clarify or apologize? Imagine the state where you're living in, viewer, where an education minister says anyone who speaks Hindi becomes a panipuri seller. Would that be acceptable to you? Think about it for a second. Just think about the sense of arrogance, vulgarity, and condescension and entitlement in that one statement. And this man is not some random politician. He is the Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister. Question number 2. Is the Congress, Congress is totally deafeningly silent in all that. They are allies of the DMK. The Congress is a big party in the north. The Congress is totally silent. Is the Congress okay with its ally, the DMK, insulting Hindi and insulting migrants? Because when this minister talked about panipuri sellers, he means panipuri sellers in Tamil Nadu who are all migrants. Is this Tamil Nadu minister, Ponmudy, parroting the DMK's age-old party line about Hindi? Of course, he's made it much more ugly this time and flaunted his disgusting sense of privilege, but that's a different matter. The fact is that contempt for Hindi is very much part of DMK politics. Number 5, should such ministers be allowed to hold portfolios? Real question. Should he be allowed to hold portfolios when he has such views and expresses them in public? Do Tamil Nadu citizens want this minister shaping education policy when he can say such unbelievably tasteless things, especially in public, with no fear, in front of students, at a valedictory function, he's saying these things? Just imagine the kinds of things he must be doing to Tamil Nadu's policy is the question that we are asking right now.